Alrighty, hello and welcome back to part 4 of the Dune Imperium Uprising digital series. We have done parts 1, 2, and 3 so far at this point, and we're going to kick off part 4 here. Just to give a quick recap of what we've done so far and kind of where we're going. Part 1 was just the tutorial. We were able to buy the game, install it, play the tutorial, kind of showcase some of those mechanics that the game has. The game kind of took us through some of that. So that was cool. That was part 1. Part 2 was continuing that, where I went over more of the rules and talked through the differences of the base game of Dune Imperium compared to the kind of the revamped version that is Uprising that we've been playing now. Differences, things that I like, things I don't like, I went through, and we played a game to kind of solidify some more of the rules, just to showcase how things went. Part 3 just did, and it was tier list making. So I was able to do a tier list of the leaders. I was able to do a tier list of the cards that are in Uprising, so the Imperium row cards, and they're kind of initial lists. So I've played this game in person and online a little bit now, but for the leaders, there wasn't like, oh, this is my go-to every time kind of thing. Funny enough. So it's an initial tier list there, and then the cards I had a little bit more of a feel for, but as we keep playing, that these might change. So what part 4 here, what it's going to be is just going to play 3 games kind of in a row with the bots, talk through my strategy more. So we're going to see some more characters as a result, just from who I play, what the bots play. We're going to see more cards, and we're just going to see how these games go overall kind of thing. So it should be a good time, should be a lot of fun, and that'll be part 4. And then going forward, part 5 is going to be doing the challenges that come with the digital format. There's Uprising challenges, so I'm going to basically have a running timer for each of these challenges with an attempt counter kind of thing. So as I do a challenge and we have to retry before I complete it, we'll have a attempt counter going up and then getting reset each time. We'll decide there's 2 like levels to each challenge type. We'll decide if I do like all tier 1s and then go back to tier 2s, or maybe I'll just do them in order, because then you can kind of see how much challenging the tier 2 option was compared to tier 1. So that'll be part 5, and then a part 6 could come with if there's friends of mine who also want to get the game, and we just all do a round. We hear our thoughts on the game, we hear our strategies, see the strategies, and kind of have fun with it. So that could be a part 6 there, where there might be a part 7 for like a closing part if that occurs, where I might do some revamping of tier selections, maybe with friends if they get the game as well. And then I'll do a closeout to the stream, and that'll kind of be, my series on Dune Imperium Uprising Digital. It's been a lot of fun making this so far, getting those out to YouTube and a playlist that you kind of go back on and take a look at. But I very much so enjoy the digital format of this game. They've done a great job, and Uprising is a lot of fun. So I'm excited to just, rapid place a few of these games here. I'll be talking throughout the games the entire time to kind of showcase, my thoughts, what I think, what my plans are, characters I'm doing. So like I'll go through them. I won't be talking about the bots specifically a ton, maybe notes here or there, just because it's kind of tough to keep up with the bots and really understand what they're doing. If it was in an actual game with people, I'd probably be able to talk through more, because they don't take their rounds as instant kind of thing. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. All right, with that, I will go ahead and boot up the game. Then we're gonna go do this. Alrighty, so here we go. Let's kick off part 4. Go solo play. We are going to do a new game here. And so what we have is 4-player games. What we're going to do, we've got the core set of Uprising now. You could do base leaders, but I just want to do with the Uprising leaders because I think balancing makes more sense just using those characters and leaders. Plus, I want to play the new ones anyway, so I won't do that on, but it's kind of cool to note that you can do base leaders for this. I'm not going to do either expansion. I've never done that. I think Uprising alone is very, very solid and very enjoyable to play. This will come out later. I don't know what I would think about adding these in too much, and these were built more around the base game, I think, in my opinion. However, there are aspects of each of these games which are really cool. Like, I do like the grafting ability and the research track and the augments from Immortal. The Family Atomics, like refreshing the Imperium row. I do enjoy those a ton. Rise of Ix is cool because you get tech tiles and maybe some more board spaces that are pretty valuable to go after. And you get more leaders as well. So those are the benefits of both of those. But for now, we're just going to go base game. No variants as a result. Chill module will be on for sure. We want contracts, hard AI difficulty, and we want to draft leader selection. There's 9 leaders total, but it chooses at random 6, and then you go in an order where the first player turn, they're going to pick last, and so on and so forth. So the person who goes 4th in the first round is going to pick first, kind of thing. All right, without further ado, let's go for it. Create a game here. I'm excited. This is it's so fun. All right, so we go first, it looks like. The AI have already taken their characters. We've got Fade Ratha, we've got Lady Jessica, we've got Steban Tuek. Kind of in the initial parts, I go over some of the characters more often. So you can maybe take a look at those. In part 3, I go through each of them as well. So if you want to see some more of those, you can go there and check it out. But you'll get to learn at least who I play a bit because I'll kind of point it out. I think who better to start with in this part than Muad'Dib. We've got Paul Atreides in the base game going on to Muad'Dib in Uprising here. His House Atreides, obviously, unpredictable foe is the passive. His reveal turn, if I got a sandworm, at least one in the fight, I get an intrigue. And then lead the way just gives me a card, just like it does in the base game. But instead of Paul being able to see his next card, that's his passive. So that's the difference from him now. So we're going to go Muad'Dib. Cool. Conflict revealed, skirmish. We've got a desert mouse there, which I do have a desert mouse. So I might be looking towards fighting a touch. Getting some initial Solari is always good. Overthrow in the shop. I really enjoy Maker Keeper. Tier list. I put this one second overall, S tier. Interstellar Trade is up and available as well. And I kick us off. So we've got a Seek Allies and a Diplomacy to start. 4 buying power. So I don't need a ton of buying power for this. So I could go here. But I might want to just fight as well. And kind of see where the bots are going to land in this. Because getting an early victory point could be nice for that. Also getting a water is very strong. So I think we're going to Seek Allies to draw a card. Maybe we get a dagger? No, we get more buying power. Huh. Well, we'll take it. Maybe I should use Diplomacy. It's fine. We will do 2 troops to try and fight as much as I can. He does take Deliver Supplies. I do like going Deliver Supplies because water is very nice for a lot of things. And we got Steban Tuek. He is interesting as a character. He doesn't get Diplomacy, but if somebody sends an agent where he has a spy, he gets a spice. And he's got a pretty cool signet as well. So like if I go here, he gets a spice. Interesting he put it here, not Haga, honestly. But yeah, it is what it is. All right, so my turn again. We're at 6. I can't draw a card again, sadly, because getting to 7 would have been kind of crazy early game. Oh, I can draw here. If I get a convincing for drawing, that would be crazy pull. That'd be a very crazy pull. We gotta do it. Dang, okay. That's fine. We're gonna go harvest for my contract and we'll end my turn. This gives me a dagger to fight a little more. It looks like this guy is fighting with us, even though he doesn't have a desert mouse. And he does reveal for 6, sadly. We have 5 buying power to work with, so we will definitely take the Maker Keeper. Desert Power's up. We could grab Prepare the Way. Let's do Weirding Woman. Oh, Public Spectacle. This is my top card. No. And we are going to do Prepare the Way. We're going to see how this goes. I'm not super excited about how that went. It'd be crazy if I got 7-coster, but, you know, the bots shouldn't be too crazy good. He does get 8 even, actually. Only 3. We'll get 3 Solari, which is a good initial jump. And I still have a water. It's not like I don't have a water. But he goes Haga instant. Yeah, so I don't get first access to Haga, which is a bummer, but it's fine. Okay, so these are the cards we get to work with. We pull these 2. Interesting. We're at 7 buy power. So I could go Arakeen, where only 1 card doesn't give me a replacement buy power. Do I have any 2-coster? I do have 1, so if I get it convincing, I could get Overthrow, which would be crazy. Or even Priority Contracts. Let's see. Let's go with... Oh, my Signet draws me a card as well. So we may as well do that. Nice. We are at 8 after doing that, which is very good. I only have 1 sword. Let's just not fight this turn and hope nobody gets to... Oh, he takes that spot, though. Bomber. So I can't draw another card, but getting Overthrow so early would be really good, right, guys? Like, I mean... I think we just do that and see how this game plays out. Or actually, wait, I can go gather supplies. Let's do that. And we're hoping that the opponents don't get 8, basically. And we will get the water, I think. Because getting that water is really good. Because next round we'll draw a faction, which I could get deliver supplies. And then maybe go here to Deep Desert. Okay, so they don't have 8. Good stuff. Wow, we got really high costing cards here, guys. Holy, oh my gosh, that's crazy. We're gonna take Overthrow for sure. And we get this Intrigue. This could be nice for Solari, actually, early game to get to my Swordmaster. One thing to note, if somebody buys the Swordmaster for 8 to start, then it costs 6 only after that. So I could just wait for that because I have Overthrow, such a good card. I won't really be hurting, you know, to really go after my Swordmaster. And I think a bit of what I want to do is kind of just cycle my cards to a degree. So I could just research Station. And I could go for fighting in doing so as well, honestly. Could be a good play. I could also get a water and go Deep Desert. But if I can get to Overthrow, I mean, even getting some of these good cards would be super helpful. Then I won't be able to harvest 3 spice though right off the bat. But if I get second, I get water. We'll eventually get deliver supplies though, so let's fight. And we really want this one, yeah. So we'll put in 4 troops. And we're at 8 buy power again. Which means we can use diplomacy still to get deliver supplies. Could get an intrigue. And then we could still buy interstellar trade. Sure, let's do that. Yeah, being able to reveal for this too on Prepare the Way already has actually been really nice. So we're just gonna... Oh, and we get... Yeah, Espionage. I kind of want to go Benny Fremen sections and here every now and then. I don't think I'm going to get a ton of spice to go here a lot. He gets strength. But he doesn't have enough. Okay, he didn't have any intrigues. We win the war, we get a victory point, we get Imperial Basin, and we get 2 spice and a troop back. Very solid, which I could get 6 Solari here. So if somebody pays for the 8, I could then get my Signet, or my Swordmaster. I now have Overthrow. I could get 3 water for my contract here. Or 3 spice. Which could be good. Overthrow is obviously good. Is there... Do I want to trash, maybe, with the water instead? Or do I want to start completing my contracts? I have a lot of good options, it feels like. So, let's see. I draw a card with Signet. Because if I start trashing and I just get into Overflow, like, oh my goodness, it's going to be so good. Sure. Yeah, we won't get... Oh, but 2 influence with this will give me a water. But if I get 2 influence here, I can go here. Yeah, so let's do Overthrow here. We're going to do it. And we will trash a dagger. And we will fight... I don't like the fact that sieges give you troops back. It feels so weird to me. It doesn't feel right. Because if I just keep fighting, then like I get troops back. Like, okay. I do have a dagger still, so may as well, because I don't think I'll be playing the dagger. Okay, so he does take that. Alright, so I could get my Maker Hook. Draw a card. I mean, having a Maker Hook is never bad. I do get a water for going there as well. I could fight more on top of it. I have enough to get my person now next turn. I draw the Dune, the Desert, which we don't want for next round, which is completely fine to do. I don't need to buy anything. So we may as well do this. Grab this. And we will fight. Just one more, I think, to be safe. Draw a card, end my turn. Alrighty. We'll reveal. We have none left. Wow. I don't have many Fremen Bond cards, but it does, it's 4. And it does reveal for 2 only with the Fremen Bond, though. Sure. Please don't have enough. Please don't have... Okay, good stuff. We're winning this war. We get 2 troops back, which is phenomenal. Insane. And... Okay, interesting card pulls. Not fully what we wanted. We have 2 contracts. One here. This one should be validated, actually. Unless harvesting doesn't make it count. Interesting. An espionage. So I could get my Swordmaster, which we might need to just do. Yeah. Interesting. Only a dagger for doing that, bummer. Got a spice for that. So we can get another card and a Solari. We get a spice. We can get another water. Well, let's draw. Let's draw cards. That's our goal, right? Yeah. Okay. I don't think I'll get another spice from anywhere for the victory to get a VP. And I technically don't need the Chris knife at this point in time, but fighting for second or third is still very valuable and valuable. So we'll just do the 2 for now, because I still have an extra turn, which we'll probably want to go Fremen. Okay. So I think I might want to just trash another card. Honestly. Because I really have such good cards to draw into. So he's got one more turn. Doesn't have that much. Many troops in the garrison. So I'm gonna go here. Pay the water, get the water back. And trash a card. And we're gonna trash Dune the Desert. And we will fight one more. It's good to have 2 because when you go to a combat square, you can always deploy up to 2 more. And that's why I was trying to combat that. I mean, at least we force him into a lot, but sadly, we don't get that second, and I didn't need to throw in the extra. We're not going to buy, although I guess I would have taken this. And my turn. He's got 8. He takes that one. It's fine. Capture Mentat. Alrighty. Thanks to everybody watching as well. Feel free to ask any questions while you're here if you want. But yeah, so far so good. We're doing a series, doing part 4 of a series. And this is me just playing 3 bot matches in a row, talking about my strategies for Uprising, getting the lay of the land for the game as it's just come out digitally. So it's been pretty good so far, pretty fun. All right, we drew into our really good cards here. So we obviously have Overthrow. We have a lot of good options. I can draw a card, get a spy. And go up 2 if I do that. This one needs a Fremen Bond. This one just gives me a faction space point. I can get 3 spice here, maybe. Maybe I do that first. Which one do I want to go up with, though? So we play this or we play this? Let's just play this here. We're going to go up in the spacing. We're going to grab the 2 extra spice for the contract. Good stuff. We get Solari for doing that. I could fight, but I mean, I guess we will to try and fast pace some things. We've got a Reverend Mother now. Jessica. Okay, so now we could overthrow. Right, like it's just always good to do that, I feel like. Could go here. We've got so much spice. Could get a contract, which I'm not opposed to. Let's just go here. We draw a card. We can get a spy. And I might just spy on the Bene Gesserits again, because we'll definitely go there again. End my turn. Completed contract 2 turns in a row. Huh, nice. Got an achievement. Alright, they're taking their turns. We got a lot more Solari. Oh, for going to espionage. Okay, nice. Very cool. It's getting a little tough for me to spend the Solari. I guess I want to go here. But I don't have a green, sadly. This one would have been a green, sadly. It's fine. I don't have another Bene Gesserit card in play, so this might be worth more to me to reveal. I could just cycle cards. I could get another water. I could go up in a faction, but I don't need the Solari. I could go Bene Gesserit if I infiltrated, which doesn't sound the most appealing. So we might just get water or draw a card. Let's go ahead and draw a card, I think. If I got a water and I got another water for winning something, I could go here next time around, which would be good. Okay, we could do that, I guess. Sure, I'll throw him in. 8 reveal. Oh, he missed out on Steersman. That's a bummer for him. Alright, we're revealing. We have 3 to work with. We will not be taking anything. We're at 6 VP. Lady Jessica's at 5. I got second, which I'm fine with. I get to trash a card as a result. And I will be trashing... What have I picked up a lot of? So 1, 2, 3... 1, 2... I did pick this one up innately. Am I trying to go to yellow a lot? I don't think so. So I think we're gonna get rid of yellow. Or a dagger. One or the other. I think we're gonna do yellow, because a dagger could still get me here. Yeah. Alright, we have 3 water, so this could be useful. And we have the interstellar trade again. Huh. Could grab a contract and then go here, but they might take it before me. They took this, sadly. Let's see. Let's go ahead and... Well, if I go here to here, that could be cool. But is there really a need for me to get more contracts? I don't feel like there is. I think the goal is to just draw into overthrow and keep going up in faction areas, honestly. So I think we will go like this. Choose 2, and it's an optional. Sure. Okay, we might do Interstellar here. Just gonna speed run that a little. Just go there. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna grab Sardaukar. Bomber. And that's the turn, I guess. What we really wanted was overthrow. So all of the... Oh, this one doesn't reveal. Do I have a Fremen card? I do, though. So it should be fine. So if I go, I need to draw a card though. So I could go here, pick up a spy and draw as well. I don't get another turn though, sadly, but this would still help me fight a decent amount. If I do, oh, if I go here though, I can just fight more. If I got this, it's fighting. The issue is I do need to fight a little, I feel like. But I need to draw as well. This is the only draw location. Interesting. I get 2 card draw if I go here. Two card draw if I go there. I get 4 troops and an intrigue. Intrigues could help with war. This one doesn't. Sure. Wow. Funny enough, I'm not getting the swords ones. I guess it's fine. If you have 4 influence or more on a faction track where an opponent has the alliance. Oh. Well, that counts 1, 2, 3. No, not quite. Huh. Alrighty. Grab steersman. Okay. Maker hook. So I'm not winning this war, sadly. We have to buy a VP, I think. Yep. End my turn. We're at 7. They're at 7. Wow, this bot's neck and neck with us. Losing to that, sadly. We do get 3 spice, though, which lets us go here if need be. I'm up 2nd. He goes up in those 2. Okay. I got overthrow. So I can overthrow and fight. And I have enough Solari to get that. So sure, let's overthrow now. And fight. Doing this, though, would be super nice. I don't know. Maybe he will go here, though. Do they have 5? They do have 5. Yeah, overthrow and fight. Nice. I think that's a challenge, too. Okay, good stuff. Nice. Take an alliance from another player with overthrow. Cool. So we're at 14 fight. He's already at 6-8. My goodness. Got a sandworm in the fight. Okay, I can't go there. Bummer. This signet does draw, though. It'd almost be nice doing this. But I can't go up in that faction somehow. This will draw a card, draw 2 cards. I don't think I'm going to be able to buy. I don't have a Bene Gesserit down, though. Bummer. I won't be able to get one in time. So we could just go here and get a spy to maybe like fight somewhere. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, dang. I didn't. I forgot they were there. I didn't see that. Bummer. I guess that's fine. Well, do I put the spy like on a fighting square here just in case? Sure. Oh, I could infiltrate in here then, actually. That's a crazy play to swap the spy to infiltrate. Wow. Interesting. Yikes. Alrighty, we have to go here, I think. Gives me 2 troops to fight with at the very least. Give me swords. 22. Please have enough. I hope he doesn't have intrigues to fight with. That gives me a sword at the least. Oh, I have 9 to buy with now too. Wow. Perfect. We're at 23. Okay, he has 9. All right. Stop on Tuek. Please don't. Oh my gosh, scaring me. Oh no. Pass. Please don't. Oh crap, guys. Frick. He beat it. We would have easily won with this. We would have been able to get 1-2 VP. Shoot. Bummer. We're still in it though, obviously, I think, for sure. So winning this war would be super useful as well. But I have overthrow. This could be a crazy play going here. And then I could go here. We're just going to fast track that. Dang. So we're at 10. Alright, they snagged that sadly. Then my plan was to go here. I don't want to retreat one, honestly, so swap. If you gain spice this turn, dang. I could take an agent back. Not the card I wanted. And we'll take an agent just back from... Wait, I can't take this one back? Really? Huh. It's a bummer. So I still have overthrow. If I have another Benny Gesserit, I can fight. I feel like I should go here and then maybe use this one to like fight here. I did gain spice this turn. Cool. Okay. So then gives me another spice. My plan would be to fight with this because this gives me 2 swords. This is giving me 2 reveal though. So I don't think I'll be able to buy. Oh, and this just puts it on blue. So I should have done this sooner. Bummer. I messed up. Because then I would have been able to draw another card. Dang, dang, dang. I did not think that through. So we might not be able to buy a Spice Must Flow, but fighting is the goal. I don't have enough spice though, bummer. It's fine, should be good. We're gonna go here. We will trash dagger. Oh, this will give me 2 spies, but I don't have any spies down. Dang. Okay. Oh, I could have bought that to get a spy down and then use my card. That would have been crazy. Oh, it popped up. Watch this. So what we're going to do is we're going to buy this. We're going to place a spy anywhere. Then we're going to use this to gain spice. So then if I win the war, I can buy another VP. Is the goal. And we won. Nice. We got 2 VP and a third. I don't think that one enacted. Boom. Good game. Good game. Moabdeeb. 13 to 9 to 7 to 6. We've got... I'll just go over my strategies after each game here, kind of thing, and maybe my cards. So let's start here. So starting in a 4-player game, you get 1 by default. And then conflicts I won were Battle for Imperium Basin. I got 2 VP in. So that was this. That was this last one. Yeah, I got a VP for winning and I bought 1. So that was this last fight. And then down here, 2 battle icon pairings. So initially I won a fight that got me a battle icon pairing, and I just got a pairing with this last fight as well. So all around from wars, 4 VP. So I'm at 5 just from that. Alliance tokens, being the top alliance with my overthrow, was crazy good. We got 2 VP from that. We have 4 VP just from the alliances level 2s. Here, 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 and here. So we were able to do every single faction. And then I bought 2 Spiceman's Flow as well. Puts you up all the way to 13, and you only need 10 to win. So very good game overall. Came together. Yeah, let's take a look at the deck real quick, because that allows you to win pretty well. Interstellar Trade, great card. I don't use this too much, but I definitely use going up into factions, so they'll let me get those factions for VP, which was really good. This Prepare the Way let me buy early cards, high costing cards, because we had a crazy Imperium row. Can I not? Okay, so then my discard, this one did some good work. The reveal was very nice. This one did some decent work to help me win the war at the end. This card was just so good. Overthrow, my goodness, like gain 2 influence instead of 1. Boom, 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 every time. Perfect. We did a ton of contracts for resources. Didn't use sandworms too much, if ever. I don't think, actually, funny enough. But, you know, being able to draw cards to cycle into my overthrow a lot with Lead the Way was very good. Yeah, we had a lot of Solari. You know, couldn't use that a ton. I thought you could take back this agent when you go here, but I guess not, which is kind of weird. Oh, recall an agent that you didn't send this turn. I wish you could, because Solari can get out of hand. You know, I guess I didn't go here ever, but it's just like, I'm not spending Solari otherwise, so why? Who's going to use this spot, you know? But it is what it is. So yeah, there's the results for game 1. Thanks for watching that. I think we're going to run it back for part 4, do another one, keep talking through like this. Gonna do a small break here, and then we'll get back right into it. All right, let's run it back. Game number 2 and part 4, we'll do 2 more games here just to kind of get the feel of it. Strategy wise, we just played Moabdeeb, had a good game. We'll get this set up here, and I'm gonna change where I put my camera. Sorry about that. Alrighty, let me take a look at that real quick. Oh, I'll have to do it like when we're in game. So let's choose character here first. Moabdiv's on the table. We're going to be going third. I haven't seen Gurney the entire time that I've been shuffling on cards. But she could be cool. I think we go... What is this? Whoa, it's like... Okay. So I like seeing the board before I choose to... Oh, this card. We could go her and pick this card up, perhaps. Let's attempt it. So I like this character a lot here. So we're gonna choose her. So what she does is, if I reach 2 Bene Gesserit influence, I get 2 spice, and I can put spies on blues with my signet. So that's really good. All right, let's take care of my camera here real quick. Okay. So these are intrigues. I think we're going to throw us right here. As big as possible. Maybe just a touch smaller. Something like that. And yeah, appreciate patience there. That should be good. Lock that down. Alrighty. So chilling with that. All right. I'm also going to slow down just a touch. Should have done that earlier. All right, here we go. We're going third, and they've gone deliver supplies and frem kit. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Hello. Hello. Yes, I am doing part 4 of the Dune series.
Part 4. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I put together parts 1 and 2, but I'm attempting to upload them to YouTube currently. And then part 3, I just have to kind of like snip together and compile to upload, which I'll probably do tomorrow. And then part 4, I'm like going through now kind of thing. This one is just playing games in succession to showcase more strategies now that I've kind of gone through the new rules and tier ranking lists and whatnot. And yeah, so just running a few games with bots. Pretty fun so far.
Gotcha. How much is the DLC on Steam?
Yeah, DLC is $15, $14.99, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that so in Dune Imperium Uprising, it's basically the base game revamped. So you got new leaders, new board spaces, like a different setup for the board, new mechanics, and the Imperium row cards are all different as well.
Okay.
And there's also a 3v3 version though, which is a blast. It's so fun. But I don't see it out on digital right now, so I'm hoping that they're just going to add it and it'll be part of this DLC because it should be.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely should be. But so
Anyway,
3v3 specifically, not like 2v2.
So the base game is the 3 players or 4 players as normal, but there's also a 3v3 mode that came with this game when it was released, which is awesome. It is 2 commanders, and then you have 2 teammates per team. And the way that the commanders work is very cool, actually. And then it's also it's like Moabdi versus the Emperor is the theming of it for the commanders.
Okay.
So yeah. So I'm hoping they'll continue to develop that, and then they'll just release it in an update and give it to you for free. I didn't look into documentation for that, but I think that would make the $15 more worthwhile. But it's not out yet, if that makes sense. But the base game's all here, so anyway,
Gotcha. Nice.
Alrighty, we are back. Sorry about that. I was talking with friend. We might play the game with him for like series part 5 so that we can see what he thinks about the new game and things like that eventually. So that's cool. But all right, up to this game. We haven't started yet, so chilling there. My turn here, going third. Let's see. I want to buy this. I have 2 faction cards to go to. I have Desert Mouse to go Desert Mouse. Man, what do I want? Could get a harvest contract. I could draw another card. My signet lets me put a spy down. That could be good. Could draw a card and fight. Sure. We'll do that. And we'll spy on here. Draw a card. Nice. We'll put... I mean, if I do win, I get a victory point. So I guess we'll go 3. Secrets. Alright, so I think what we could do now is maybe just grab a contract and still have 3 buy power. And we'll go for harvesting. So that could be a way to get some Solari here. Okay, please don't buy the one I want. Please don't buy the one I want. Oh boy, guys. Just buy this one. Nice, good stuff. Heh, we got... Oh, I like this one too. Alright, we gotta go her though, right? We gotta. Good stuff. Man, these 6 costers are just popping up so quick. Of course you get a conflict and game intrigue. Bummer. Down a few troops now, sadly. Alright, we draw into a diplomacy, but they take Haga. Bummer. So we could get a water, we could get another card. We might need to get another card. We could get a contract to go Arakeen for a water. Could also just go Bene Gesserit for the influence with her ability to get spice. Would be nice to go to a blue square though. Don't really want to fight though, but I think we're gonna go here to get an influence in Fremen. We just grab a dagger, dang. 2 daggers though, we're gonna put the troop in. Okay, they take that spice, sure. Seek allies, desert tactics. Alrighty, well, we're gonna go here and we're gonna grab Arakeen. And we want to grab Rebel Supplier for sure. Oh, I draw a card for doing that too. Whoops. Alright, reveal. Grabbing this one. I think we're just gonna leave it there. Alright, nice. This is kind of the fun synergy. We'll see how this goes. It's a little bit of a more rough start with that bad beat, but if I do get 2nd place here, that could be really good actually. Guys, what is this? They're just having these fighting conflicts already, man. Sheesh. Alrighty, well, is what it is. Okay, we get Rebel Supplier. I could go for an earlier Swordmaster than them. I could get more spies. Get a card and fight. Ornithopter. Spy go up an Emperor. Could be something. Oh, I have one for Arakeen to get a water. Could be good. Sure. Yes. Okay. This would let me get an extra spy. So maybe I do that. Oh, but then I'd have 6. Which would be available. So I think we need to go seek allies to this one. I draw a card for doing that. Which I don't really need to do. And these would be my 5 next cards, which could be fine. Maybe I just go Intrigue then. Getting an extra spy down could be good, but my Signet will get me another spy next turn. So let's just go here. Remove and replace a card in the Imperium row. During a reveal turn this round, you may acquire the removed card for 1 less. Oh, wow. Well, I don't need to do that at the moment. This is an interesting choice. I think we're going to gamble and go priority contracts. I think Corn City could be really good. Oh, this one reveals for really good stuff too. We're going to go for this one though and see how it goes. Because it could give me a VP as well. Yet again, guys, I'm not winning these wars. Giving everything I can. Just can't do it. Breaks the wall. So what we could do is diplomacy here, grab this, and then go Haga. Would be the play I would like to do. Yeah, I think so, right? I don't have a maker hook, that's for sure. Let's do that. Grab this and return. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting game. I'm gonna get a lot of Solari here, so maybe I can grab this. Ah, they take it, of course. Dang it. Well, I could grab my buying power. If I do it with a dagger, I go to 5. I could pull one off and use this. That could be good. Alright, guess we're going to slow roll it. I'm going to grab this. I think we go Corinth City. Just going to see how that goes. Alrighty. It's the Helena ability from the base game, but only through an intrigue rather than just being able to do it whenever. It's crazy. Wow, they tied, so I couldn't even... Dang, bummer. Getting messed up in these wars, that's for sure. Okay, I want these spice. Please let me. Thank you. Nice. Grab that. Do I put a troop in or no? Not yet. Hmm. Wow. That is a lot of spice here. Oh my. So I could play this and get a victory point. Huh. I don't know where. Second place gets a water here, but I don't know if I get that. I only have one more turn. That won't give me a contract. May as well grab one more contract. Okay, I got a victory point from that. Okay. That's a good buy. Ooh, 8. Wow, it's Jeersman. Alright, I'm getting messed up on these wars. We're still trying to hang in there, but I don't know. I think we're a little behind. Let's see here. How do we get 6 Solari? Bomber. Could go to here. Not the worst play, maybe? Hmm. Uh, problem. I mean, that could be good to do, right? Oh, this one doesn't mouse. Oh, and then I would have gotten a contract. Dang, man. To draw, I can't go anywhere with that, yeah. So, what do I want? Do I want the third person? I think so. But it'd be nice to signet, put this down, and then fight, maybe. And we're not two here. Oh my gosh. Tough choices, tough choices. Alright, we're doing that. Yeah, they're fighting. They're fighting. And she's getting the third water, so she's going to be able to do that first. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. Fighting here could still be good. Yeah. Okay. Please let me win this one. Oh my gosh. Never mind. Frick. Dude. Dang it. Every time. Getting cooked. Oh, she gets steersman. Uh-oh. Struggling here a little. Oh, she didn't use it to go here. Interesting. I get to trash a card. Trash dagger, I guess. Alright, we go first. I don't have my third person still. Dang. I could fight. The only one with 3 water right now. So, let's see. Could just set up. We could do this to just this. I mean, right? Let's just do that. And we will spy on this location. Turn. Research station. Fill coffers. Got a contract. Tower. Gets the water. Air keen. Alright, so now we're just going to go here. Grab this. Oh, that's a lost spice. Forgot, yeah. Spying on this location. And I don't need this, man. Deliver. And we're going to go Spice Refinery for sure. Okay. Wow, this one would be worth a lot to reveal for. Oh, we got a spy for going here. I see. Okay. So we really need to win a war, and it needs to be the next one, most likely. And I don't have a faction card to go where I want. Which is not good. This is going to be interesting. I have 4 troops at least. 9 buy power. Sheesh, guys. If I won this, though, I would have been able to pay for this, the VP. So this one can get trashed for a VP. It's gonna give me another. So this one, I can infiltrate and get more money. Which could be good for later reasons. I can go here though. which isn't like super necessary or anything, but could be nice. Maybe this isn't the war to go for. I don't have an intrigue to do that though for. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay. Speed running this a touch. Get my agent. I'm at 6. Like I'm hanging in there, but I don't know. I'm not winning any of these wars, sadly. I kind of needed one war, and I just haven't gotten any of them yet. And now I'm not even sure if it's worth fighting. In the war. I could draw 2. I think I want this, though. So we're going to go here. We're going to take back the spy. We're going to get 4 Solari. Okay. I could throw in 4 troops to get to 8. It's just not worth, I don't think. I think I need to fight next round. Hopefully they just don't win. Gurney's at the most, but he's not winning the war. I think I'll draw into better... I'll draw into this and this. This will let me fight. So, end my turn. Complete 5 or more contracts in a single game. Wow, guys. We doing it. We getting them achievements. Okay. We do need one more in Fremen, though. Oh, and we can do Spiceman's Flow. So we're trashing. We're getting this. I mean, that's good. That's good. Okay, we're at 8. We're in the lead now, actually. We have 13 spice, guys. 13. Holy. Alright, so we can get a VP from playing this. I see. Interesting, which means I'd have to discard cards to do that. Could get a VP from here. We could just fight. This is for Desert Mouse, which would get me a victory point, but I just can't go up again in this faction. I would want to draw this to get double this. Maybe? And then if I just play this here, 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 just cause? Because I have so much stinking spice. Yeah, so we're just gonna go here, I guess, and try and... They're already fighting a decent amount. They do have enough, but they haven't done it yet. I only need 2 VPs. So in theory, I could just do this and this and be at 2 victory points. But I could get more if I do it different. Plus, if Gurney wins, then he could be cutting it close with me. My goal would be to draw this, but it's not guaranteed if we think about it, guys. So if I go here and it doesn't let me draw that, which is the only card that could get me the 3rd, or to the VP from that, I might be able to buy a Spiceman's Flow. But we might have to pivot to a different strat. Is that okay? I don't know if that's okay. Be down to 5. There's no way I'm gonna... That could be a major gamble. Humongous gamble. I guess no. Dang. That'd be a pretty large gamble. Let's do it. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, we got it! Let's go. I knew it was gonna happen. For sure, I knew it. I guess the bigger question I should have been asking myself is I'm just not fighting then, I guess. Oh my, and we get the convincing. So we can buy Spice's Flow. Wow, now we get fighting ones. Dang. So we want to put this where I'm going to go with this. And in theory, I mean, you get an intrigue for going here, right? Is there any place I could fight, though, for a green or a starter card? No. Huh. So, could also get an intrigue. No. So literally, well, I guess I just straight up get an intrigue for doing this, too. Plus influence is better, technically. Or, yeah. So it doesn't really matter. Unless somebody goes here, of all places. But they probably want to fight, of all things. So I guess we throw it here to draw a card. Do I care to draw a card? It could flush out stuff. I'm not fighting, though, which is a bummer. No, it's not, because I'm not winning. We're going to put it there. I wish they put the 2 in the center like they do in the board game. Alright, so now the plan is to just use this. Oh, we discard 2 cards, guys. Oh, I'm not thinking straight. Not thinking straight. I mean, that puts us to 10. So we would hope that they can't close that gap. And I have massive amounts of spice, but I don't have any endgame intrigues, which is a bummer. This gets me an intrigue, which is good. Somebody did take both those spots. That's crazy. I think that's my only play. Wow. I mean, those were the 2 least amount of... I still have 9. Do I know how? No. I don't. But that's okay with me. Good stuff, good stuff. This has been such a weird game. 20 power. Wow. Alright, reveal. Grab this. And that's what I can do. I feel like all of these characters were solid for them. Like it allowed them to do a lot in the game. A lot of it does come down to some of the cards that kind of just pop up. 27. I am pleased that there's not as many worms going to fights as I would have thought, but I just never could win a fight to get my... If you have complete form, that would have been nice to have gotten. Oh boy, does he have that? Not quite. Okay, we win by 2. Good stuff, good stuff. We had Lady Margot and her card to do this win. So let's go through it a little bit. We'll go to my victory points. This is a very interesting game because it was not won by wars, which I did try to fight in multiple times and it just didn't work. But you start with 1 victory point in a game of 4, 2 alliance tokens. So we went Ben Gesserit's and Emperor. We were 1 away and from in 2, so I guess that could have been a nice, easy victory point, but we got super lucky with the card pull and we're able to get to 11 instead of 10, which is nice. Influence track progress, right? So we just got this section and this section, not the others. So a lot less there. 2 spice must flow, luckily, very close on both of those, but we got it done. You know, we were able to get High Council. We were able to a ton of spice, which is kind of rough that you couldn't just use it. But we were able to get our Sword Master eventually and everything. And then 3 from Gorn City. So we paid 15 Solari plus discarding 2 cards every time. And we got a victory point from that. And then 1 from the discarded priority contracts. So we did contracts and money was our main thing. And then we even had enough to pay for High Council and our Sword Master. So we had 11 Solari there, plus 15, 31 Solari in the game generated, I think. Maybe I went, no, did I pay Solari for anything else? I don't think so. Yes, 31 generated is a lot. That's a very weird way to get 4 victory points, almost half of what I needed to, you know, close the game. And then let's take a look at our deck real quick. Spies must flow. This was kind of nice to get a few spies out there. And then what I really enjoy is this card. Being just an operative, myself, as you can see. Didn't really use this except for reveal. But then Rebel Supplier. I'm telling you, based off my part 3 kind of tier listings, boom, right next to each other. I think these are solid A tiers I put them in. So good. And then this one, I got so many troops from doing this. Plus you just generate the spies. And you get 2 troops for doing that. Plus you get to go to like Arakeen and draw a card by taking the spy back after you've placed it with your signet. So good. All these contracts we completed. We completed these both at the same time. Water's always good. And Spice Refinery. Oh, that's how we drew 2 cards. I forgot about that. This let us get Spice Must Flow. So that was actually kind of crazy too. I forgot that I had this. And we only trashed 1 card really. This one we got because of the contracts. Only 1 trash throughout the game. Yeah, with 12 spice at the end too. Good games here. Good games here. That was fun. That was a little bit tougher. You know, bummer I couldn't really use these intrigues to fight. Was not able to secure a war, which I really tried to do so. As you can see, like Gurney is doing some crazy stuff. But yeah, good second game there overall. All right, small little break, and then we're going to run a 3rd game here for part 4 and call it there. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Been good so far. Alrighty, we are back here for game number 3 of this part 4 in the series. This will be the 3rd final game. So far, we've done Moab Diva's character and leader, and now we've done Lady Margot Fenring here as a character. And yeah, let's go for the next match here. Let's see how this one goes. AI again, 4 characters, Uprising, create this game. Okay. Interesting. So we're going 2nd this time, and I did put her at super high on the tier list initially, but the more I looked at it, the more I was like, I don't know. You never know. So we're going to play her, and we're going to see how this goes. I think she might be a little lower than I put her. I literally have her at the top, but I think trashing is nice, but you need to make sure you can get those high-cost cards. So that's going to be the goal. I guess let's see what's out there. No 1-costers or high-costers. So maybe not the best pick attempt here. Like I'd maybe go Gurney instead based off what's in the Imperium row. But because we ranked her so high, we're going to give ourselves a challenge here. We're going to see if we can do this. We go 2nd, so hopefully the first character will take something off the board here. We don't get any factions to start, which is kind of crazy. Don't really want this. Don't think drawing a card to get a faction could be a good thing to do. You only get an intrigue for going up twice, not even Solari. Wow. I'm at 6 buy power, but again, there's nothing out there right now, which is a bummer. So I have a Chris knife, not even a desert mouse. We do have 1 dagger, but wow, guys, interesting start. Okay. I guess we're just gonna draw to try and get a... Okay, we just get 2 daggers now. Which means I'm going to throw in a troop. Okay. He takes deliver supplies. Yep, sure. Would have been nice getting that. They go secrets. That makes sense for her character. And assembly hall gets taken. Which means I can instead draw a card and get a contract. Just get a spice just to do that. Maybe that's a good plan. To just go for a spice. Or getting a contract for Solari could be good, but this spice could get this for me. Huh, guys. I just don't know. Do I put more troops in? Alrighty. Well, we will throw it here. And no more troops. Goes Spice Refinery. He does fight with 2. And then Haga with the water wow puts in 1. We have a 6 buy power. We take a 4 off the board. I still have 4. We take a 2 off the board. Okay, so there's no 4 costers out there. I can't generate spies like I could. I don't have this alliance, but it does reveal for 2, and it does let you go to Bene Gesserits. I don't... Dang, guys, dang. I guess we take this one for now. Alrighty. No 1 costers. He takes that card. Bummer. Would have preferred that one. And there's just 6ers out. I guess in theory I could have bought 2 costers and then used my signet to trash one. Alright, so now we get double to our faction cards. So we could grab the water, we could grab this. 4 buy power, Ornithopter. Fighting could still be a good play. We have 2 Solari. So we got 3rd in the war, it looks like. Really? 3rd? How? Sheesh. So let's use diplomacy to go here and fight. Okay. Desert tactics, so he's gonna fight me yet again. Oh, just 1. They start off assembly hall, put 2 troops in from there. Feyd-Rautha is 5. We're gonna go seek allies to get a water, I think. I think an extra water could be pretty useful here to go here eventually. So let's do that. And that's my turn. I'm not even doing this to do her thing, dang. Alright, we're going pistol. Doing it. Oh, that one would have been nice. 5-er, yikes. She gets more spies. Alright, slow start here, and they're gonna beat us in the war. Very sad. Huh. So I could get Swordmaster first, but I kind of prefer if he just did it. So I think what I'll do is go here and then here. Maybe something like that. Fighting here could be good. So I guess I could just... Oh, no, I can't. Well, we may as well draw another card. There are sixers out. I love this card. So I go down to 5 and then I draw a card, which maybe helps. Okay, we're gonna do it. Go up. Boom, boom. And we're gonna place this one here. Because we might want to go for this war. I don't have a blue though. Dang. And if I play the yellow, then I can't buy one of those good cards. So we might need to go for buying a good card, which means we maybe go here with a dagger. And we don't fight. Which would be kind of sad to not fight. Or we could just take this and try and fight. I needed a blue is what I needed. Huh. Yikes, man. It's not even the 6 costers that I want, really. Could get my own character again. Huh. I have a spy down, but not where I would want it, per se. Okay, do I fight? Sure. Alright, he's got only one sword. Okay, we could take this though. Or we just take my favorite card. We gotta. No one costers have popped up, dang man. Huh. So this could be an endgame card that I use. Could be good. Alrighty, what is the play? Get to spice. So he still has not bought his agent. Could go here. But man, I'm really spreading myself out. Oh boy, we're just gonna do this. Yeah. Get Swordmaster now. Well, a pistol would draw me a card. Which isn't the end of the world. Yeah, I haven't even used this. Do I even want to use this for spice or no? Maybe I do. Go back to 3 spice. Okay. And we are going to go up in the faction of Fremen? Yep. Okay. So the goal would be to go Maker and then here for 3 water next time around. As long as Lady Jessica doesn't do it to me. These people are getting good cards. Can't buy anything. Not fighting in this war. Not really getting the synergies with her this game either. Okay. We have a lot of Solari though. They go Swordmaster. Shoo. Well. Huh. So here to here is, I think, ideal. I'd be able to go 2 sandworms. I could go up twice. 2 intrigues, which isn't a bad deal. I get 4 spice. Or I could just go here and see what happens. Nonetheless, I may as well pick this up. They do have makers already, but they don't have the water. So the spice would be the better part from here is what would be good. So maybe I do just do that. So we're gonna do this. Or wait. If I use this, I could trash a reconnaissance just to get rid of it. And then I can maybe get into some better cards. Is that a good play? Sure. So we're gonna... I mean, sure. We're gonna do this. Make her hook of water. Trash from hands. Gonna be this one. Do we put both in now? No, we can decide. Okay, so we're gonna use this to go here. We're gonna go for the 2 sandworms. This puts me at 6. 7, 8. We're gonna go for it. And then... Okay. So I can put a spy when I reveal. Oh, they take that one. I only have 3 to work with. This one could give me more spies. Only goes to those 3 locations though. So we reveal, and now I get to put a spy somewhere. And I want to do it where I can double jump would be the idea. So do I want some more water? Do I need to be here? Do I just go here to get this and double jump in one run, which would give me an intrigue as well. We might be getting a lot of intrigues here. Dang, like, well, yeah, which faction space do I choose? Because I could also go here and double jump and fight again, but I might want to just keep racking up here. I mean, intrigues could be useful, right? Like, we just go wild with it, right? I'm going to be able to go here, I think, because I have a card. So maybe not here. So maybe Fremen or here. We'll just do it here. And another spy where you sent an agent this turn. That could still be powerful as opposed to this. Reveals for 1 rather than that. Sure. Okay. All right. Hopefully we win this war, guys. That's all I'm saying. Seven. 5. He places a spy. He does double strength. I swear if he can go down and get enough swords, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, thank goodness. I don't know why he did double strength then. He was winning. Okay, we get 2 intrigues, people. 2. I don't have a high seed on cancel. Dang. But 6 and 5 is fine. I could do that. And if I have sandworms, I could if I had water. So we could grab this, but I can do that later. So we could sneak in here. Dang. Maybe we just wait. I just dagger here first. Then play this. And then go here. Oh, but she could take it from me. We could just go more intrigues, people. We could just go more intrigues. I'd get 2 water, sandworm in the conflict, which I could do with 2 water. So that could be very good. Chris knife I could fight for and get double. Problem is I don't have any extra troops to put in. I would if I go there to get even more intrigues. But oh, the problem is I will not be able to fight this round. I don't really need double this. That's for sure. So maybe it's not worth. Getting double second, though, would be crazy. I don't really want anybody to steal, is the thing. And I don't need to win this war, technically. So let's just not fight. Let's just not fight. Yeah, so we're going to go here. We're going to get all the intrigues, guys. All of them. That's a little scary. Could get more slaughtering. Yikes. I won't get spice, which is a bummer. I don't know if I need the 2 Solari for anything, though. We could gamble at not just being taken, I guess, but it's kind of iffy. If you gain spice this turn, it's a bummer that that just gets stuck in your hand, you know? Oh, they take. Dang. I guess we could do 2 Solari for this. You know, that's not bad, actually. That's not bad, actually. Let's just do that. Oh, but I can't get rid of this one. Frick. That's crazy. So it might get stolen next turn, which is not going to be fun. Huh. I like this for the reveal, but this could just get me a victory point. Sure. Switching things up this time around, man. Switching it up. All right. 8. Wow. Okay. Please do not take my intrigue. We are tied for first in victory points. That's interesting. They fought a lot. Oh, only 2 for that. That's nice for her. I couldn't fight there, sadly. An ornithopter could be nice. Oh, wow. Oh, they steal. Frick, what they steal? Oh, not my sandworm. Yikes. That sandworm one was going to come in clutch. Huh. So... Yikes, and they take that too. Yikes, what the heck? Why? What is going on? Dang, man. Just... All right, so I guess my plan would be to go here, to here, to here. Would be the plan. Just gonna go there. Gonna draw a card. I guess that's fine. Gonna go up. Oh. Oh. Okay. Can hold on to it, I guess. I guess we may as well still do this because I don't want to go here again, per se. Oh my, another one? From what? Three influence and 3 water? But I would need Solari, which would be tougher for me to get. Okay, let's end the turn. I guess I could get it here. Ah, they take it. Crap. I didn't want to spend the water. Oh, I get a water by going here. So I could spend to get. That's fine. Which one do I need to do first, though? Huh. Huh. Interesting. So if we go here, to go here. I mean, do I want to put a spy there? Not necessarily, but also not necessarily. This would give me a sword, which would let me be a little bit more potent in the war. Having spies on the board is good, but maybe we just do this. Grab this. Gonna do this. this one. We're going to fight. Yep. And so I want to do this here. I don't think they can steal my intrigue, so we're just going to end there and see what happens. We get a research station. He's going to fight a lot, obviously. I put 2 in, so maybe I still get 3rd, unless Jessica fights. She does not. She's at 10, so I might just be where I'm at. But I can do this. And then I could do this. And then I could do this later. So watch this. We're going to go here to here. We are going to pay the 4 spice. Then we're going to do this to go up here and here. Oh, we're at 9? No, we're about to pay. How are we at 9 after that? 9? Did I accomplish 2? What the heck? I was at 6? Whatever. So the goal would be is if I have a high council, which I'll do next round, but I need enough. So I'd be paying... Oh, I see, because I was factoring in high council too. Right, so we're going to do both of these. Get a VP. Get the 3 level. And then end my turn and still have 7. So next round I can do this, which will give me 2 buy power extra, and I will be able to get this VP. I have an endgame VP from that. That's good. I don't know how I... Oh, I get 3 spice here, so I could get to 5 spice and do this. Oh my gosh, it's coming together, guys. Do we need to get a card? No, not that one. No. Okay, he's gonna devour. Yikes. Oh! They both did that for no reason, unless they were just... Wait, why did she do that? He went first, what the heck? AI sometimes. ×2 rewards, man. Alright, but we chillin', we chillin'. Get ready for it. We have a dagger, let's go. Okay, so we need to take this as early as we can. We do not have a yellow. So we might have to go 1, 2. Has to be here. Huh. Do we think they want to fight more, or do we think they're going to get buying power? Oh, that gets me a water too. But I need a draw. Dang. Yeah, so High Council or Fremen is the question. Which one first? Oh, maybe we go Fremen, guys. Because we do need both, I think. Because, yeah, I think we need both for my plan. And I guess we fight. Okay, just no High Council. So it's good that he didn't. Nice. Research station. Good stuff. And then she already has hers. Good stuff. She could go there again, technically, but it's good that she didn't. So then we're going to go dagger here to let us do this. And then we're going to end turn. And we have... Oh, bummer. Almost. If there was a 1-coster out there that revealed for 1, I could grab that. With this, that'd be insane. So... we have 4 water guys, which means We can put a worm in, or we could go for spice because of tiebreakers. But if the worm helps the tiebreak, then that could be good. And I can put 2 troops in. We could go for that for fun. There still has been no one costers. It's kind of an issue. We can get 2 spice for... Oh, but we can get an intrigue from this guy. We gotta do that. Oh, undo. Undo, undo. My bad. We just threw off the entire play that we were thinking. We need the spice. Then we can throw that down. Yikes. That was gonna be bad. Okay. They have the 8. They take it, sadly. Bummer. Alright, so we gotta play this. That gets us 1 VP, 2 VP. Crazy that we're pulling that off. 1 away from buying a VP as well, which would have been awesome. I have 8 to use. Sure. I don't want to reveal anything for anybody, so we'll just end it there. He's going to deploy up to 4. Yup. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, wait, no. I never had the Fremen Alliance. Okay, good. Good stuff. Good stuff. I thought he stole it from me. Okay, so they're going to get 2 victory points. They get to 3. Oh, no, guys. Do I lose? Holy, her endgame intrigue didn't trigger. If it did, she wins to spice. And I would have barely, ooh. There's nothing I could have done. If her endgame intrigue fired, I would have lost. That's crazy though. So she's red. So the idea is if she has 4 in a faction but doesn't have the alliance, which was me. If I had her endgame intrigue, I would have gotten that as well. But she has 1 alliance to herself. So I guess the idea being is if you're being beaten, having tried so hard, then you get a victory point back. So like it's kind of a trade. So I guess I was better at getting victory points than her. But yeah, that was pretty close. She was never able to get a 1-coster. Now there's a 1-coster. If I was able to grab that with her ability, then I would have been able to buy a Spice Plus Flow. And so I misread that too for her. You may acquire a card to your hand. Like, that's good. Luck. Sadly, we never got to use it, but, you know. So yeah, let's do a quick recap. This is another interesting game, honestly. I feel like Lady Jessica played a really good one. 8 and 6 from the bots. They did solid. This was the closest game. This was also the game I felt like I didn't have the most synergy, and we kind of came about it in a very odd way to win, honestly. So you start with 1 VP because 4-player game, 2 alliances again, kind of classic 2 alliances where we've got the Bene Gesserits and the spacing. We also have a lot in the Fremen to put pressure, but also I was going for that water kind of play. And then influence tracks, we have 4, all of them this time around. So we've got the 2 in here, here, and here, and here. So that's 4. So that's 7 right here. We have a Smuggler's Haven, which I spent 4 spice on. 2 strategic stockpiling. So that was the intrigue where I spent 5 spice and 3 water. So a lot of resource, 9 spice pay and 3 water pay just to get these 3, plus a battle icon, which was my endgame intrigue. So I planned around that endgame intrigue for a while to get this one, which was like that 11th point, but was able to get 2 here plus the 3 from that 1 card. So that 3 was really good. And then we went influence tracks, basically 6 influence and then literally intrigues and 1 card play. for a ton of resource conversion, which is hilarious. I never actually won a war. That was an endgame intrigue. Never actually won a war, and we were still be able to squeeze it out, kind of thing. Um, oh yeah, if that endgame intrigue, well, I knew I was going to end at 11 based off that. I wish I could have bought a Spiceman's Flow 12. I would have won just straight up, which I was very close to doing. I feel like if one was out there, which usually occurs in these games because people don't like to buy just the one costers, I would have been able to get it with my signet, but is what it is. That would have been 12 would have been nicer, but the 10 was very close. Good game all over, or overall. So they had conflict wars and alliance, good influence tracks, a Spiceman's Flow, and battle icons. So that's pretty good. Battle Fairy King, she had sandworms in the fight. So that was a good double pointer to get up to 10. And that's another thing where it's like sometimes people can bank on getting double pointers to do that, which is fine, but it feels like such a large jump from 6 to 10 or 7 to 10 in one round. Where for me, I guess I was at 8, but I had an end game intrigue just to get to 11 rather than jumping 3 just from one war kind of thing. But yeah. All right, take a look at our deck real quick. So this card allowed us to get a victory point, which was really good. And do we get intrigues in here? No. We only trashed this one with our signet. This one didn't do much. I didn't have really good cards. This one we used to get 2 victory points in the Emperor. So I also got a lot of intrigues this game, which was cool to do. Obviously, that one intrigue helped me get that end game, which was great. We did 1 contract for getting enough Solari to pay for what I needed. And yeah, not the best deck or anything, but was able to get what we needed to do with our intrigues, honestly, which is kind of interesting. Alrighty, well, there you have it. That is part 4 of the Dune Imperium Digital Uprising series. We just went through 3 games, kind of showcasing different characters, right? So we have Moab Bleed Margot, and the princess here. We saw different workings, and this will kind of inform maybe some tier rankings that we'll do at the end of the series as like a closeout, just to showcase like, oh, this is what kind of changed, this is what we liked and we didn't like. The last game here was the closest. First game was probably the best game in terms of synergy of cards and everything. Second game was a solid run, and this one was a lot closer. We could see like the deck building, the wars were pretty rough, but we were able to get it done in the end, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, we were able to go through a lot of strategies as well of just what works, what doesn't. And like first game, I won some wars. I had really good cards. You kind of see how that just works. Second game, I had very less factions and influence for victory points and got it elsewhere. So that also works with strategy there. And then this one was like influence plus intrigues. That's interesting. My second game was card based, pay Solari to discard 2 cards to get a ton of VPs. The first game was solid, just cards, influence, and wars, which is like normal track to win. Second game, yeah, that was cards to win, and then this one intrigues to win almost with factions. So honestly, 3 fully different play styles. Yeah, so feel free to take a look at all those. And part 5 will be starting our challenges from Dune Uprising. It will be special challenges with unique augments to the game that we'll go through, and I'll have a counter for attempts on each challenge. And I think we're going to go in order. There's 2 levels per challenge. There's difficulty 1, difficulty 2. We'll start with difficulty 1. Once I beat that, we'll move on to the same type of challenge, just slightly variation on the augment to make it harder. We'll go straight into that one just so they're kind of similar in a row. And I think we'll do a overarching timer of how long it takes overall, perhaps. That way, as we go throughout each challenge, the attempts will reset per challenge, but the timer will be overarching to how long did it take to get through all these challenges, kind of thing, So that'll be part 5. So stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for watching.